my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2026. The Stolen Child is a movie that I'm not entirely sure is going to release this year. It's a dark folklore fantasy movie that is just my kind of movie. Avengers Doomsday is another one of my honorable mentions. I want to see how mutants get incorporated and if this movie is a soft or hard reset of the MCU. After years of being shelved for tax write-off purposes, Coyote vs. Acme is finally scheduled to release this August. I am excited for this live-action animated legal comedy. Seeing the trailer for Supergirl, this movie looks reminiscent of Guardians of the Galaxy, one of my favorite MCU movies. I think James Gunn excels at writing team-up movies, and that is the vibe I get from this trailer. I think Millie Alcock will do a great job, and I'm excited to see Jason Momoa as Lobo. Starting off my list for the top 10 movies that I am excited for is Scary Movie 6. The early Scary Movie films were dumb, outrageous, and perfectly of their time. I want to see a movie that makes fun of elevated horror, A24 vibes, and trauma-driven storytelling. Everything I know about Wuthering Heights comes from the trailer, and what really excites me here is the cast and the fact that this is a period piece. The mood, the costumes, the bleak landscapes, it just looks like the kind of atmospheric and emotionally heavy drama that I tend to gravitate towards. We don't get many big-budget movies that take place around the time of the American Revolution. While not specifically centered on that war, but rather the French and Indian War, I'm excited to see young Washington. Clayface might be one of the most interesting DC projects in years. The idea of Clayface as a superhero body horror movie is genuinely exciting. So, like Supergirl, I'm interested in seeing what James Gunn is able to put together here, especially if the film leans into horror and body transformation themes. I really love the Super Mario Bros. Movie, so naturally I am excited to see the sequel. The Super Mario Galaxy games are visually stunning and surprisingly heartfelt, and that cosmic dreamlike energy could translate beautifully to animation. The Chronicles of Narnia, the Magician's Nephew, is personal for me. Growing up with the Narnia trilogy from the 2000s and watching those movies every weekend, my love for fantasy was solidified. If this captures even a fraction of the magic, warmth, and adventure I remember from those original films, I will be happy. I'm excited for a new chapter, a reset, and a hopefully more grounded story. Spider-Man works best when it's personal, emotional, and consequence-driven. Denis Villeneuve is easily one of my favorite directors working today. Everything he puts out is so well crafted. The acting by Timothée Chalamet sold me in part 2. With how the second film ended, I'm incredibly excited to see how Paul Atreides enacts his galaxy-spanning jihad. Christopher Nolan is the #1 reason I'm so excited to watch The Odyssey. He takes big swings and treats audiences seriously, and he makes movies that feel like events. The idea of him tackling one of the oldest and most influential stories ever told just feels right. Werewulf is easily my most anticipated movie of 2026. A werewolf story told through Egger's lens immediately makes me think of folklore, superstition, isolation, and psychological unraveling. If anyone can make a werewolf movie feel terrifying again, grounded in myth, fear, and humanity, it's him.